It's got aliens, monsters and international crime fighters. Join me at the launch of the new BBC Wales sci-fi thriller Torchwood.
Now hold on to your seats. Crime fighters battling in an underworld of savage aliens and monsters. Not every night you hear that on Wales Today, thankfully. But tonight is the launch of the new BBC Wales series Torchwood. It's from the Doctor Who writer Russell T Davies, and Rebecca John is at the launch in Cardiff for us tonight. Rebecca, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you, Jason. The great and the good have begun arriving for the screening, so there's a real buzz of anticipation. Now, the series has been made by BBC Wales and it's set in Cardiff, so many viewers will recognise the landmarks, and one of the main ones is the tall water column in Cardiff Bay. And in the series, that column goes way down into the ground, and it's underground that these crime fighters are based. So let's have a look at what we've got to look forward to.
What was that?
I've got to go to work.
So plenty of action and intrigue there. And earlier on, I caught up with two of the stars of the show, John Barrowman, who plays Captain Jack, and Eve Miles, who's from Ystrad Gynllais.
Torchwood is a show that is like nothing else you've ever seen on BBC television. It's a science fiction show that will involve human stories, human nature. It'll involve aliens, a lot of blood and gore, and quite a bit of sex. It's about relationships, so that's one of the main things we delve into.
Cardiff is actually one of the biggest characters in Torchwood. It just shows it in the best possible light. I mean, it shows the stadium beautiful, the Millennium Centre fantastically, the ocean, the mountains. I mean, we've even been as far as Brecon Beacons. It's been a haven to us.
Well, with me is the writer and producer Russell T Davies. Russell, now Torchwood is an anagram of Doctor Who, isn't it? How did it come about?
It is. When we were first making Doctor Who, they used to send the tapes to London with Torchwood as an anagram so people wouldn't recognise the tapes. So TV pirates or anyone wouldn't grab them off a desk and steal it. So it's stuck around ever since.
But it's aimed at a very different audience, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 9 o'clock post-Watershed drama, which is sort of obvious. You just watch the first 5 minutes and you won't get confused as to what audience it's for.
So what is it? What is Torchwood?
It's modern, urban science fiction stories, all set in Cardiff, with a team of investigators. They might find a monster one week, they might find an alien device the next, but a lot of it's very psychological, dark drama. Great sense of humour in it, and all of it very, very, very Welsh.
Yes, some homegrown talent there as well with Eve Miles.
Eve Miles and lovely Gareth David Lloyd as well, is one of the regular characters, playing Ianto Jones. And every week, lots and lots of Welsh actors in it, a lot of familiar faces that you'll recognise off your telly, which is brilliant. It's our pride and joy to get that on screen.
And it's Cardiff as Cardiff, isn't it? It's not disguised as London.
Yeah, we haven't got a fake name and we're not pretending to be anywhere else. It's got the Millennium Centre in it. We got all the way to Splot and Butetown. We've filmed everywhere. We've got the Millennium Stadium in it. Everything. We've made the city look gorgeous.
Now, what about parents who were real fans of Doctor Who? Their children like Doctor Who. What do you advise? Because this is quite different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not for kids in that sense. I think you just got to be honest. And actually, kids know their television better than anyone else. They know what a 9 o'clock show is. So I think you just say it's a 9 o'clock show. They know they're not supposed to watch.
Now, it's very high tech, but there's also stuff about relationships very briefly, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not just spaceships and laser beams, because everyone, like we say, is set in Cardiff, and it's really Cardiff, and they live this life, but then they go home. They have an extraordinary job, but have pizza for tea and have boyfriends and girlfriends and fall in and out of love, and it's a bit like Spooks in that sense of having an extraordinary day job and keeping your home life going at the same time.
Well, have a great launch. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
And if you want to watch Torchwood, it starts this Sunday on BBC 3 at 9 o'clock. Jason.
It looks very good. Rebecca, have a good night. Thank you very much indeed.